Hey, it's Eric Hammer here, the man with a hat. Here you go. So, for today, I want to talk to you about WP DigiPro. It's a brand new product that's going to be dropping in about 4 days from the day that I'm recording this video. First, a little bit of housekeeping for those new to my YouTube channel. The way things work here, my name is Eric Hammer. I like to wear a fedora everywhere I go. I'm known as the man with a hat. I also love to read and I love to do research. This is my research library behind me. And basically, the way things work here on my channel is that I review both software and info products for you, so that you don't need to go and buy them if they're frankly crap, because there's a lot of crap out there. Um, and At the end of my review, we're going to see whether or not I'm going to tip my hat to the product creators. If I do tip my hat to the product creators, that means it's great. Go ahead and buy it. I love it. If I don't tip my hat to them, well, better luck next time. Now, if you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. I think you're going to really love getting my videos. I typically drop another video every single day on this channel, and I do a lot of free training here with really, really cool stuff. It's not just reviews of products, although I do try to be as in-depth and honest as possible when I review products. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Smash that bell icon, because you're going to want to be notified as soon as I drop a new video here. And let's take it away and take a look and see what's inside of WP DigiPro. Hey, it's Eric Hammer here, the man with the hat. Here you go. So today I want to talk to you about WP DigiPro. It's a brand new product that's going to actually be releasing in about 4 days from now. Today is January 16th. It's going to be releasing on January 20th. And basically, it's kind of like an all-in-one product, which I kind of like. Basically, WP DigiPro is designed to be a complete done-for-you solution for creating online products, whatever they are, whatever niche you are in. You could be in weight loss, you could be in finance, you could be pretty much doing anything you like. Doesn't really matter. Bottom line is that you could, no matter what you do, if you sell something digitally, excuse me, if you sell something digitally, you're going to need some kind of membership software. You're also going to need a method of fulfillment for this membership software. You're going to need payment gateways. You're going to need support desk. All these things are things that you're going to have in order to be able to build yourself an online product, basically. And there are no end to these kind of products. There's dozens of them available. The issue is usually they're pretty freaking expensive. And a lot of them specialize in one thing, but not everything else. WP DigiPro seems to be like everything all wrapped in one. So I want to just quickly go over their sales page, take a look at some of the claims to see if their claims actually do pan out based on what I'm seeing from having reviewed the actual package. And I'm going to take you through basically setting up a test page inside of a dummy WordPress site that I've created, just so you can see, all the details. But what I want to do right now is to actually just give you an idea of what this thing can actually do. So let's take a quick look. First of all, this is the income proof that they've posted, that they've been using the software themselves, generated about $60,000 in income in just a single account. Over 10 months, they say they've generated about $112,000 in income. Definitely doable. Online products are big, and this package really does provide everything you need. Now, let's take a quick look at this. Oh, and I want to talk about my bonuses, by the way, because I think is really important to discuss. So, this is a complete package. There's nothing I'm going to be able to add to it that's going to make it better, I don't think, as far as what it does. The one thing that I don't think that they've included here is, okay, you create a great digital product. You've put everything together. You've got it all done perfect. Okay, now what? Well, you need to get people onto your sales page. You need to get traffic. And so I'm going to be including, excuse me, a few bonuses. Bonus number one is going to be my traffic multiplier training. These are 5 free proven methods for generating traffic. They're 100% for free. Very few people know about these methods. Fewer people still know how to do them correctly. And you're going to be getting that from me for free if you purchase WP DigiPro through my link. In addition to my traffic multiplier training, which is really, really good, it's a very, very valuable training. I'm also going to be giving you a set of email titles that are high converting email titles, as well as how to actually put together your own package of email swipes. Swipes is an interesting term. Basically, what it means is that you get ready-made emails, and I'm going to show you how to actually get your own set of emails from that are going to convert super well, and you want to spend a penny to do it. You know, people spend thousands of dollars paying for courses or paying for copywriters to create emails. I get paid for creating emails myself. That's my other business that I've been doing for many years is copywriting and content writing. That's what I've been doing for a long time to make a living online, and I'm really good at it. And what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to send you a list of 31 email titles that you can actually use yourself. And the reason for that is because ultimately when you build a business using WP DigiPro, you're going to want to actually collect emails. And by the way, they do have an integration with most of the major email services out there. So definitely, again, it's done for you. All you have to do is integrate it into your autoresponder. I personally use Aweber, and they do integrate with Aweber without a problem at all. And they do get response, and I think about 20 others. So definitely something that's not an issue. Now, in addition to these things, I'm also going to be giving you a brand new course that I have on generating paid traffic cheaply. Okay, there's two courses actually. One is going to be on retargeting. The other one is going to be a course on using Bing and Google Ads. Both of these are solid gold courses. They are taught by a world-renowned expert in the field, and they're going to get you so much value. I mean, it's really going to blow your mind what you're going to be getting when you see these courses, because they're really, really high quality courses, the kind of stuff that people usually pay like $1,000 to get. You're getting it for free from me when you purchase through my link. And finally, I'm going to be giving you my funnel building paint by numbers course. This is also a really, really high quality course. It's one of the best I've seen. Again, taught by an expert in the field. And basically, it'll teach you step by step how to create a sales funnel, which is really the only way to really make serious money online. Because let's face it, when you sell a product for $10 or $20 or $15, you know, if you want to make $10,000 a month and you're selling products for $10 a piece, you gotta just make a heck of a lot of sales. But you can sell, let's say, 500 pieces for $10 a piece, and then put people into a sales funnel. The end of the sales funnel ends up with a $1,000 product or a $2,000 product. And if you only do, like, say, 2 sales of the $2,000 product, that's already $4,000 that you've sold. And so then between all the different pieces of the funnel, you're suddenly hitting the $10,000 a month really easily without having to go crazy, trying desperately to drive more and more traffic in order to get a tiny little amount of money each time. And that's basically what funnel building paint by numbers is going to be teaching you. So you're going to get all those bonuses from me for free. So basically, the package from WP DigiPro is a complete package that I really don't feel like I can add something to it that's going to give it more value on its own. But the missing link basically is going to be getting traffic to your product and actually making the most of the products that you're creating. And so for those things, I'm going to be giving you these additional bonuses, which are going to skyrocket your conversions. Basically, this is going to make you a ton of money if you do it right. Obviously, the FTC requires that I tell you results are not typical. I am not typical. I actually take action, and frankly, if you do take action, you will see results. But unfortunately, it's been my experience that most people simply don't bother to take action, and that's why they don't see results. They keep saying, "Oh yes, this sounds nice, this sounds nice, this sounds nice," and then they actually don't do anything with it. And that's the bottom line. They're just that you need to take action. Anyway, so back to the review of WP DigiPro. I think I've wasted enough time talking about the bonuses and the income proof. So let's take a quick look at the sales page here. And I'm going to walk you through just setting up some basic stuff inside of the members area. So this is the entire package that you're getting. Basically, the way it works is that you add a product. You set up your settings on the product, and then you can start selling it. And you can pretty much sell anything you like through anything digital. You can sell through WP DigiPro. So let's take a quick look at some of these claims here. So download link protection. This is something that's really big, by the way. That's actually something you don't find in a lot of, certainly not in the free membership plugins. Some of the paid ones offer it, but that's a big deal. Basically, people will go and try to steal your downloads, and what they'll do is they'll simply post a link to your download page somewhere on the web, and people just help themselves to it for free. This provides you protection for it, and yes, it does actually work. I've checked it out. It really does work. Trial period is another big deal that I really love. Basically, you can give a trial of a product. License keys, great stuff. I mean, I'm not going to go through every single detail here, but I have checked out most of these features, and most of them seem to be really, really high quality products. Pixel management, by the way, is a big deal. That's actually what I was telling you about in the bonuses with retargeting. You're going to want to be able to include pixels. That's basically what that means, is that people visit your website once. They may not buy from you the first time, and you can actually retarget them with super cheap ads. They cost like 5 or 10 cents a click. And you can basically chase them all around the internet saying, "Hey, did you forget something?" Whatever, stuff like that. That's basically what retargeting is all about. And my course is going to teach you how to do it. And the pixel management is going to make it super easy, because you'll be able to set it up inside of WP DigiPro. So, and of course, they do have their 30-day money-back guarantee that everybody has. So let's take a look at the pricing over here real quick. They're obviously not putting this out for you. It's not going to be $970 for the 100 units. It's actually going to be $97, and if I recall correctly, it's going to be $47 for five websites, and you're going to be able to get a single website for about $27. I recommend going at least for the 5 licenses. Not for the single license. If you know you're going to be putting out a lot of products, go for the 100 domains. If not, I say start out with the 5 domains, and I'll tell you why. When you create a new product, you want to create a new domain name for it, and so you may create. It depends on obviously what products you're creating. You may have a single product that you sell, and that's all you do, and that's all you want to do. In which case, fine, go for the single license. But most people are going to have, over the years, a couple of ideas for different products they're going to want to sell, even if you're not releasing courses or doing launch like I'm doing all the time. Most people are going to have a few things. So I recommend the five licenses. If you're somebody who does make money online and releases courses or products every about 4 to 6 weeks, something like that, or every 2 months, whatever it is, the 100 licenses is great. That'll last you for a while. I wish it did have unlimited. Unfortunately, they didn't offer unlimited with this package, but I personally am going to be buying the 100 licenses because I'm actually going to be using this for my own business now. I've been using WP eMember, which frankly just does not work nearly as well as this thing does, and doesn't have anywhere close to the number of features that this thing does. So that's what I'm going to be using for my own business. So anyway, so that's basically the sales page. Let's take a quick look over here. This is a website I created with a domain name I'm not currently using, just so I can install WP DigiPro and just kind of give you a quick look at the back end of it. So basically what we can do is like this. You can add a brand new product over here. Okay, and basically we're just going to call this test. Doesn't really matter. It works kind of like WooCommerce for those who are familiar with WooCommerce. But the nice thing is that it integrates all the other features that you don't get with WooCommerce, which basically means that in addition to being able to obviously sell a product, a digital product over here, you can also create an entire membership page, and you can also set up a help page, and it's got integrations with all the various affiliate networks. So, for example, Warrior Plus, JVZoo, ClickBank, all those things, it goes and it integrates automatically. I'm just going to create this product real quick over here. I will click Publish here. Okay, so now I have a new product here. And what we can do is you have several options. First of all, you go to the price settings. You can make it a one-time payment or a recurring payment. Choose the amount of money you want to charge. And you can set up the licensing for it. You can set up basically the licenses that, you can choose how long it's going to be for. You can allow a certain number of domain names. So, for example, if you're setting up a license for a WordPress plugin, you could do that. Deliverables. So you can choose which files you want to actually allow to be delivered. And this is something I want to get back to a little bit later, by the way, because that's one thing that I have a little bit of an issue with, but we'll get back to that later. Whoops. Okay. Auto-response, this is really, I love this. Okay. Basically, you can add an autoresponder in automatically. And well, it's not, obviously I haven't set it up in here yet. You have to set up your auto-response, but it supports like about 20 or 30 different autoresponders. You can also do Facebook tracking as well as Google AdWords redirecting. Now, so basically that's all there is to it as far as setting up a product. You'll be able to set the prices for it. And when you create a page, so let me just show you quickly. I'll add a new page quickly. When you create a page, you can actually choose test page, and for now we're just going to use the classic editor, but I'm going to talk about something else in just a moment. You're going to see that you actually have the option now to protect this page, okay, accessible to buyers of test, okay, and once you do that, that means that it is automatically going to be protected. You also have the option to make it accessible after a certain amount of time. So for example, let's say you created multiple pages of a site, and this is something I did myself. It took me forever to do it inside of WP eMember because it was a pain in the neck to, anyway, their design leaves a lot to be desired, but this is so much easier. You have no idea. But basically, what you can do is you can specify, for example, let's say you have multiple levels. So for example, I have a product that I created inside WP eMember where it has like every 2 weeks that you get another course for a total of 7 courses. And in WP eMember, I had to do it manually. It was very painstaking to set it up. Okay, over here, basically, I could set up my page here with whatever it is. And then I could say, okay, I want it accessible every 2 weeks, after 2 weeks. And so basically when somebody purchases the product, they're going to get the first part of it first. And then 2 weeks later, get the second product. 2 weeks later, get the third product. 2 weeks later, get the fourth product, and so on and so on and so on and so on and so on. All the way down through the thing. And I gotta tell you, with WP eMember, it's a massive amount of work because you got to set up multiple membership levels and set up a drip sequence. With this thing, all I do is set the page, and it's accessible after 2 weeks. Done. Boom. Finished. And once you do that, it's protected, and nobody will be able to access it. So it's a really great product. Another thing that I really love here, which I don't have with WP eMember, which is why I'm definitely going to be picking up a copy of WP DigiPro for my own business, this is a really big deal for me. With WP eMember, basically, there's no integration with Warrior Plus or with JVZoo or any of those things, and so what that means is that basically, I have to have a membership page. The trouble is that anybody can come to the membership page, set themselves up with a membership, and walk away with it. I mean, technically, I could go ahead and block them again, but I have to actually manually police it with this thing because it integrates with these affiliate networks. basically it'll automatically send out an email with a membership and with membership information, so that only the people who actually purchase it actually get the membership. So it's another really cool feature that they have here. Now, there's also, by the way, a help desk built into this thing. I personally prefer an external help desk, but that's a nice little extra feature that you can just build a help desk in. The reason I prefer, by the way, an external help desk is because then you can create one help desk for dozens of products. So if you're a product creator like I am, if you're constantly building new courses, new products, whatever it is, having people contact you from 15 different support pages can be a huge drag. And if you have an external support page, you just create your support page once and that's it. But it's a nice feature to have, especially if you're not doing something like what I do in the Make Money Online niche. If you're doing something else, it's a nice feature to have. So let's talk about some things I didn't like here. A few things. First of all, this, by the way, comes with a theme as well. So there's a theme as well as, we can leave. I'm not actually creating this test page. Right now it has WP DigiPro installed. You can see the theme here. A couple of things I didn't like. First of all, it requires you to install their own or their recommended page builder. I don't know if it's their own page builder, but it requires you to install their recommended page builder, which is not a problem. It's a nice little page builder, and I can show it to you. But I personally would like the ability to, and by the way, it does work with other pages. You don't have to use their page builder. It's just that their theme requires that you install their page builder, which I find annoying because basically means I'm stuck installing an extra plugin that I don't really need, because I personally don't want to develop websites using their page builder. So whoops, there I go. Anyway, so basically they have Site Origin, which is a nice little page builder. It does a nice job. Okay. And you have different layouts. And they have a bunch of pre-built layouts for you. Like most page builders, I personally am partial to Elementor, but Site Builder seems to be a nice one as well. I just was annoyed that they require me to actually install it. So the other thing I wanted to get back to you about was, let me see, leave. I don't need to do anything. In our product, I remember saying that I wanted to talk about something, and now I can't think of what it was. But anyway, let me see. Okay. Well, so I can't remember what it was that I said I wanted to talk about, which is annoying. But the bottom line is, overall, it does provide you with everything you need. I think the thing that I find most annoying is the fact that they don't have an unlimited license option. Although for the vast majority of people, $97 for 100 site licenses. So what does that work out to? 97 cents per site. That's nothing. And that's pretty much going to be as much as you're going to need, at least for a few years down the road. Eventually, I suppose you might get to the point where you have 100 different products, but I know of even the major names like somebody like Jonah Armstrong, or my own mentors, Bill Hoagland and Simple Spencer. I seriously doubt that they've got they would have 100 products by now, maybe after 10 years or so. But it'll take you a while to go through 100 products. So overall, I think that deal is pretty fair. And they do have a pretty nice support desk. By the way, you don't have to install the theme in order to use the plugins, which is a nice feature. You can use your own theme. I personally am partial to the Astra theme, for example. But this does include a lot of features that are going to be nice to have if you want to be able to use it for all the different features that they include. For example, it builds in the ability to take testimonials, which is really nice. It builds in the ability to have a help desk, which is really nice. So, but you don't have to use it if you don't want to. You can actually just split it out. And there's actually a whole bunch of different things. Actually, I'll take it quickly over here. Not here. 1 second. So I'm going to take you over here real quick. This is the dashboard of WP DigiPro. You can take a look over here. They actually have dozens of different things, which is actually, I think this is a good thing, not a bad thing. And I'll explain why I think it's a good thing, not a bad thing. Because it keeps your website light, which I like. Something like WooCommerce builds in a ton of stuff, and it's a very what's called a heavy plugin, which means that your website is going to could load slower, which can affect your sales, and it could also affect your SEO. Google doesn't like slow loading sites, so basically by building it out this way, you can actually just choose only the features that you actually need. So, for example, if you want to use only authorize.net in order to take purchases, you can just use that. If you want to use Stripe, you can take that. Whatever you want to use. I personally, so far over here back on this dummy page, I haven't installed most of these features yet, and that's actually a nice thing. They can see all the different features that they've actually got. You can add your own affiliate program if you would prefer to add your own affiliate program. Abandoned cart is a nice feature. This one is what I really love, the fact that they have Warrior Plus, because I'm going to be using Warrior Plus for launching my products. Coupons is a nice feature. So the bottom line is you can add in whatever features you need and leave off whatever features you don't need. So that's really going to give you a very, very good package that's going to basically build out your entire product for you, so that without having to add on all kind of extra junk that you don't necessarily want or need. So that's pretty much my thoughts on WP DigiPro, and let's see if I'm going to tip my hat to the product creators. Okay, well, there you have it, my review of WP DigiPro, and I'm going to tip my hat to the product creators. So I am going to give them a tip my hat, but with a caveat. First of all, tip my hat. Yes, I love this thing. I'm in. I'm going to be using this for my products going forward. It's great. The one caveat I had with this thing was the fact that they don't offer an unlimited option. Honestly, it's going to take me years before I use up 100 licenses, but I figure someday I might. And, that's kind of a bit of an annoyance for me that they didn't offer an unlimited license, so that's why I'm giving it a bit of a qualification. I tip my hat. Other than that, though, this thing it's gangbusters. It's amazing. I absolutely adore this thing. So much easier to use than so many other membership plugins that I've tried out. So definitely go ahead and buy it. You're going to love it.